Hi, Miss Christine's friends. How are you? I hope you all got the books and you're having fun reading them. I thought maybe you and I could try an activity together. And I'm going to point my camera down so you can see what I'm doing. Right here, I have a pile of pine cones. And here I have a pile of dandelions. And over here, I have a pile of sticks. First things first, I was thinking I would order the pine cones and see which one was the tallest. Maybe I'll start with this one. That one is pretty tall. Maybe I'll start with that one. Maybe he is the tallest. Then I have this one. He's a little bit smaller. But then look at this one. Let's see. Well, he's almost the same size. Well, maybe this one is taller and this one's a tiny bit smaller. It's hard to tell. Then I have this one. It looks like a squirrel had quite a snack. I think he's a little bit smaller. Then I have these little pine cones, and they're rounder and fatter. I'm going to measure and see. Oh, these two look like they're almost the same size, but this one's rounder and fatter, and this one is a little bit skinnier. It's hard to tell which one is longer. But then I found this little tiny fella. I think we did it. I think we made our pine cones in a line from the tallest down to the smallest. All right, let's try the sticks. I think the sticks might be a little bit easier. I've got a really long one here. It's so long it almost doesn't fit on the camera. I have another one and another one. This one's kind of tricky. It's a little bendy. This one, I know this one is the smallest because it's very little. Move my dandelions over. But the funny thing about the sticks is if I don't make them all even at the bottom, I won't know which one really is the longest. I'm going to use this little chopstick right down here and say, that's my bottom. And I have a tall one, a little bit less tall, but let's try this one. Oh, this third stick is just a tiny, tiny, tiny bit smaller than this one. Then I have this one, and of course the little tiny fella. But where does this bendy one fit in? I wonder if this bendy one is even longer than this tall, straight one. Let me try to unbend it. If I try to unbend it, I might break it, but I do think it is even longer than the tall, straight one. Ooh, that's kind of tricky. It's hard to measure things that are not straight, but are curved. But you can figure it out. Speaking of things that are not straight and curved, the last thing I was going to measure was dandelions. It looks like this one doesn't have a yellow top anymore. Let's see, maybe the wind blew off the yellow top. But the one without the yellow top is surely the longest, even though it doesn't have a yellow top. And I have to use my chopstick again just so I can measure. This one looks a little bit shorter. And this one looks a little bit shorter, but that one is longer. I might have to move this dandelion over here. It almost looks like these two dandelions are the exact same size. That was really fun. I bet you could do something like that at home because if you just go outside, even on the sidewalk, you might find things that you can measure. You could try it with rocks that you find. You could even try it with your dolls or Legos. You can put those in order. I bet you can figure something out because you guys are super smart. I love you and I miss you.